A day after recording the biggest single-day hike of 20,000 coronavirus cases, India on Friday recorded second consecutive single-day hike of more than 22,000 cases. With the new 22,771 coronavirus cases, India's total tally has now reached 6,48,315. The country also recorded 442 deaths in the last 24 hours, taking the total death toll in the country to 18,665. There are 2,35,433 active cases among them, and 3,94,227 people have recovered. Though the number of cases are continuously increasing, India's recovery rate is also improving. The recovery rate has improved by 2% from the last week and has touched 60.80%. Maharashtra remains the worst affected state with 1,92,990 cases. The death toll in the state has risen to 8,376. As many as 198 new deaths were reported from the state in the last 24 hours. In view of the increasing number of cases, many parts of the capital city Mumbai are also going into lockdown once again. The Weather Office has issued a red alert for Mumbai, Raigad and Ratnagiri in Maharashtra, forecasting extremely heavy rainfall over the next 24 hours in many places in Palghar, Mumbai, Thane and Raigad districts. Earlier, the Indian Meteorological Department had said that metropolis and surrounding areas could get intermittent moderate to heavy rain with the possibility of very heavy to extremely heavy rainfall at isolated places on Saturday. Mumbai's civic body, the Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation, has asked people to stay away from the seashore. Yesterday, the first spell of heavy rain of this monsoon season saw maximum rainfall in South Mumbai, where Colaba recorded 22 centimeters, out of which 15 centimeter rain were recorded in the last 3 hours alone. A 51-year-old assistant sub-inspector of the Delhi police was killed on Friday when a speeding car hit him before crashing into a wall near the US Embassy in New Delhi. The police officer has been identified as Lalman Singh Sisodia. The car was being driven by 41-year-old Siddharth Bhagat, an assistant professor in the University of Rajasthan. Police told a news agency, adding that he has been arrested. Now, Sisodia, who was on duty near a gate of the US Embassy, died in the accident. A case has been registered at the Chanakyapuri police station. Further investigation in the matter is on, adding that they were investigating if Mr. Bhagat was driving under the influence of alcohol. The World Health Organization has updated its account of the early stages of COVID crisis to say that it was alerted by its own office in China and not by China itself to the first pneumonia cases in Wuhan. The UN health body has been accused by US President Donald Trump of failing to provide the information needed to stem the pandemic and of being complicit towards Beijing, charges that WHO denies. On April 9th, WHO published an initial timeline of its communications, partly in response to criticism of its early response to outbreak that has now claimed more than 5,21,000 lives worldwide. In that chronology, WHO had said that the Wuhan Municipal Health Commission in the province of Hubei had on December 31st reported cases of pneumonia. The UN Health Agency did not, however, specify who had notified it. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Saturday said that patriotic Ladakhis are raising their voices against Chinese intrusion and asked the government to listen to them, asserting that ignoring their warning will cost India dearly. Rahul Gandhi also shared a media report which showed some Ladakhis alleging that the Chinese have been occupying Indian territory in Ladakh. He wrote on Twitter that patriotic Ladakhis are raising their voices against Chinese intrusion. They are screaming a warning, and ignoring their warning will cost India dearly. He also said that for India's sake, please listen to them.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.